Hello, Crypto Nation and mining family. What's going on out there? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers. Let's go ahead and dive right on into it. As you guys know, I've been grabbing a lot of those small form factor Bitcoin ASICs. And, well, this video is not going to disappoint you. I'm not going to disappoint you. I did a thing. I did a thing. Boom! Here we go. That is one chunky cooler. Bam! What is this? Oh, you guessed it. From our friends over at Solo Satoshi. Links down below, guys. If you guys are looking for any equipment, use my affiliate link down below, guys. Go ahead. I'd appreciate it. So, what do we got here? We've got the brand new Bitaxe GT. Woo! Thing is fresh. It looks sick. This thing is more cooler than it is PCB. It's like, and it's so much PCB, they had to put everything on the backside of this thing. And what exactly is this? It's still a Bitaxe, right? But it's a Bitaxe DOS. What do I mean by that? It's got 2 chips. So I'm figuring like somewhere around where my fingers are, there's a couple of chips on the other side of the PCB here. And one thing I do like about it is that we've got another one of those, what is this? The TX30 cables. Let me, I have a cable here. Yeah, TX30 cable. So it's a TX30 plug-in. So this is 12 beautiful volts. So we're not dealing with the 5-volt stuff like the other Bitaxes. So this one, I personally like it a little bit better, just because it's on the 12-volt system, not the 5. It's less work on the voltage regulator. So my thoughts is that when the higher your voltage input is, the less your voltage regulator has to do work. So this voltage regulator will be a lot cooler, but let me rest assure you, there'll be modifications on this too. Even though this is brand spanky new, just debuted up over at solosatoshi.com. I don't know if it's anywhere else at the same time. That's just where I saw this. So just giving it to you how I see it. And they bring it with a little bit of a stand on there. It's got some perforated holes to allow any kind of heat to be radiated off on here. And they do this without any kind of tooling. So note that you don't want to, there's no screws that hold these on. Is that a deal breaker for me? No. Do I like it? Not really. But it is what it is at this point, right? So until there's a better setup out there, as soon as there is, you guys will find out. You heard it here first. So what do we got to do this time? I've got to put another cable end onto my main well power supply that you saw in my last video that I was doing for my nerd axes. This is not very many watts at all, guys. It's like 50, 60-ish watts. So it actually comes onto the same power supply that the nerd axes use, which is fine by me. I'm not going to want to use that. So let's go ahead and just upgrade it right off the rip. Now, I did not purchase another cable. So what we're going to do real quick here is we're going to homologate one cable real quick. And I'm going to do it right here on camera for all of you awesome people. So let's go ahead and dig right on in. So bam, here we are. I've got my cable end here. It's on the power supply. It's still going to be red and black. If you had a flat cable where the wires are built into the cable, this is not going to be the same experience. But on this particular one, we've got the cable outer protective layer, and then we've got the 2 wires that are going to be red and black on the interior that we need to be able to hook into our DC power. So let's go ahead and play snippy snip here. Hopefully this doesn't show me wrong. Because I just went in and I see red, I see black. We can throw that trashola away. So now, let's go ahead and open this up a little bit. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. If you're going to do what I'm doing here, be careful. You can easily cut the wire. Thankfully, you have many feet of practice on there. Hopefully, you will have a usable cable by the time you're done. And this one seems to want to call me a little bit of a liar here. I don't want to... Come on. Oh. I'm just trying to like do this without cutting through. I see that I'm almost there. Oh, there we go. So we're almost getting through here. Just take your time with it. It's not... Oh, there we go. Bam. So now, did that without doing any damage to the cables. So now we're left with our red and black that we need, and we just threw away a useless power supply. Yay! So now we got our cable. We've got the connector end. So your mileage may vary. I know people who use their teeth, they bite. I know people who use their... I'm going to call it by its true name. This is a dike. All right, you done laughing, guys? But these are wire cutters. These are the ones that I got from Matco Tools, aka I am a mechanic. So I'm going to use my awesome mechanic tools if I can. And we'll go ahead and go whoop. They were out in my cold garage, so they're being a little lazy here. Let's try that again. I did not like that. That pull was there we go. Now, I think I have them just a pinch too long. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut just a little bit of this off, just to shorten this. There we go. We don't need them to be super long going into the power supply. I don't want to have a lot of wire sticking out. So again, it's just like a 1/4 inch. You don't need to be anything fancies with it. And I might not have opened these up enough. So we're going to see how easy it is to split the case. Do this part at your own risk. I take no blame if anybody slices the hell out of themselves. You might be watching me slice the heck out of myself right now. I do this very slowly and kind of wiggle and slice, and it will open up the wire loom a little bit more. I don't think I need it that much. And then there'll be like a little flap. You can sit there and take your dikes here. Cut the excess off. And ba-bam. And I still need to go a little wider. Woohoo! That's what he said. Gotta go wider. I'm kind of customizing cables as we go. All right, let's see here. And what I'm trying to do here is just get it to where I can... There we go. There we go. We're going to do it like that. So, to get to the last set of pins like this, you're going to have probably like 1 inch of wire on each side, inch and a half. A little over 1 inch. Probably closer to 1 inch. And go ahead and wire this last little wire into here, and we are off to the races. Now, you could, I don't recommend it, put all these in the one pin since they are the same bus, right? But I like to keep my powers separated. It does electrically make a difference if we're not tying stuff together, because if any one device has an issue, you have a little buffer on the bus itself from it not impacting other devices. So that's just my word to the wise. So bam, now we are wired in 3 devices, 1 power supply. This is a 600 watt power supply that we're probably going to be pulling maybe around 300 watts. We're well within safety range on this. I do have my my voltage control turned up as high as it'll go, and fine. It won't have any issues. The worst thing you want to do is let these things undervolt your devices. So let's go ahead and hook this stuff back up, get everything hashing. It's just that simple. There's going to be no issues with this. So if you guys got any comments or questions, certainly drop them down below. And while you're down there, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And with that being said, peace out, stay savage, and may your watts be low and your hash be high. I'll see you on the next one.